Good afternoon. My name is Tess Washington, board certified physician surgeon, and I like to take a couple moments out of your day to share with you something that I think will change your entire day and your life. It's about diet and how we can actually sustain a healthy diet. I feel so fortunate to have run across this information, and I can't wait to share it with you. I'm actually going to do the test, which will take about 2 minutes, that I'm going to ask you guys to do. Basically, dietary regimen is important. We have to figure out some kind of way that we can eat healthy. Everyone says that. We go to the doctor, they say, okay, yeah, you need to eat healthy, but are we really measuring it as far as our vital signs? We go to the doctor, we check your blood pressure, we check your temperature, we check your weight, and we tell you to eat healthy. We check labs, but are we checking your diet? There are actually some schools of thought that are looking to make diet a vital sign because it has actually increased in its predominance as far as being one of the number one causes of death, secondary to many of the chronic diseases that are acquired, secondary to a poor diet. So it's not like diet, it's not like a cheeseburger is going to kill you. I'm just saying that, like, you end up with coronary artery disease, high cholesterol, stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes. And it's hard. I mean, like, my philosophy is when a baby is at the hospital, instead of introducing the mom to Similac, why don't we say, okay, mom, let's start with macronutrients, micronutrients. Why don't we train people from the beginning as opposed to telling people later in life to try to stop doing something like sugar, which is 8 times more addictive than cocaine, but we don't do anything to try to protect people against that. So and even me myself, I'm like, well, how am I going to stop eating this way? It's hard. I find it to be hard. I find it to be difficult. Hey, Edwin, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. There's Edwin. How are you? So I've come across this diet, and I think that everyone will be able to catch on to it. Basically, I'm going to there's a 2 minute test that you have to do in order to determine what's right for you. And basically, let me just describe it to you. The diet is almost just like what you're eating right now. Whatever your cuisine is, like if you eat soul food or if you eat Asian food, it doesn't matter because all you're simply doing is taking what you normally eat and you're just tweaking it just a little bit, and it's like baby steps. As opposed to going cold turkey, you're kind of like desensitizing yourself to the negative foods, and you don't even really feel it. So I saw this in a conference, and I just was like blown away. So let me go ahead and share the screen and get this information for you guys. Okay, doke. Okay, see if I'm doing this right. I tried to do it before I went on. Okay, I know you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see me anymore, but that's okay. I don't have to be seen. I just really wanted to make sure that you guys can see this video. Let me see. Hey Edwin, were you able to see that? What I may have to do is I may have to go off and come back on because it's so important, and that's what I may do. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna share the screen, and I'm gonna come back because I want to make sure you got. Were you able to see the video, Edwin? Okay, no problem. Hey, okay, it's gonna be a take two. I'll be right back. I'm gonna figure this out, and I'm gonna share the screen because it's a very important video. Stand by.